Hello my friends, so I welcome all of you Starseeds, Lightworkers and Wanderers to this session, and today I have channeled the Galactic Federation who have answered very interesting questions. Firstly, the question is about message to America. Why are there so many UFO sightings, especially in America? And I've asked about this, which is very interesting revelation has been revealed by the Galactic Federation. And secondly, I have revealed information, the truth behind. There is a viral video which everyone is talking about, a meteorite which fell to the earth supposedly and was caught by a guy named Kin in Panama, who is documenting the process of, seeing a organism come out of that meteorite and it's growing in size. It's a pretty interesting story. I wanted to know the truth behind this, and the Galactic Federation has shed light on this. And also, I have asked about, there was a recent UFO classified video released by the US government. I think it was during the US congressional hearing which happened recently. Supposedly, this video shows an orb being struck by a hellfire missile. And what happened was that the funny thing is, this missile simply just bounced off, had no effect, and the object, simply just moved on its way. And also what was fascinating was that the object, the orb, actually took some debris with it, like carried it behind it from the missile, and it went on its way like nothing happened, which was really interesting because there is no human technology that can do this, as per people who are experts in this. And I have also asked about what are the various ways of realizing oneness with the one infinite creator. So my friends, also I want to tell you that I have released many new sessions on my Patreon regarding disclosure, revelation of information which you can access on a Patreon. And also we have a meditation coming up for the Looking Glass event which you can access on my Patreon. And also I have around 700 plus channeled messages which you can listen to, which are different from YouTube, on my Patreon community. And I also thank you all for subscribing to the channel, because I'm planning to hit 150,000 subscribers by the end of this year, which is very close. So I thank you all for subscribing if you have not already. And also a big thank you from the bottom of my heart if you like this video, which will help this message to reach to others at this time. With that being said, my friends, enjoy the session.
We are the Galactic Federation now in communications through these instruments in our heart at this time and space, and we greet you all in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. We shall now address the queries that are in order presented today through these instruments in our heart, and we suggest your peoples to use inner discernment. Firstly, regarding why are most unidentified flying object sightings occurring in America, we must state that, firstly, the field of expectation, where mind complexes are concentrated in curiosity, fear, and readiness, are present, the veil thins. The United States of your planet is a nexus of broadcast consciousness. Many stories, many images, many intense expectations about other intelligent life is present. That concentrated expectation acts as a lens. It makes the subtle more noticeable to the human sensors that look for it. Secondly, there is technological amplification, where there are many instruments such as cameras, satellites, radar networks, smartphones, and hosts of watchers. More and more will be recorded. This is mundane and spiritual simultaneously. The seeing is both enabled by devices and made possible because human attention is already turned there. Thirdly, because of political and military focus, large concentrations of technological capability, classified programs, and rapid aerospace developments produce phenomena that are unfamiliar even to well-trained observers. Some craft of your own making are. Experimental atmospheric effects are also involved. The result is report, rumor, and myth that then feeds the field of expectation. Furthermore, there is also cultural transmission. Your media and storytelling systems across borders effortlessly. A sighting in a location becomes a template elsewhere. The more a culture treats such events as meaningful, the more people in that culture will notice and name them, and then others will follow that pattern. Further, there is also service to others, contact and monitoring the ones who travel and observe, who are drawn to clusters of free will decisions where there are many soul complexes making choices, awakening or abiding in fear. There is opportunity for learning and for aid. The beings you call UFOs are diverse in motive and origin. Some observe gently, some test, some communicate. They are drawn to places where communication, conflict, and rapid change are abundant. Further, where disparity is great between wealth and desire, technology and tradition, belief and skepticism, the contrast creates conditions that make anomalous presences useful. They act as mirrors. Humanity sees itself reflected and must decide what it will become. Furthermore, with regards to the query about what is the truth about a video which has been circulating upon your planet claiming to arise from the location of Panama by an entity named as Kin, who has supposedly captured a meteorite which crashed into the earth near its location, and from that meteorite certain object which seems to be growing has appeared. Firstly, we must state that we as the Galactic Federation find the curiosity that your peoples have presented upon this object to be precisely advantageous for your own soul's evolution, as this curiosity leads towards greater understanding of alignment and oneness. We must state that this meteorite primarily is not a real meteorite. However, this is a part of a dance, a play created by the entity Kin, who has been using certain organic materials found upon your planet to create this event. We must state that if such an object were to enter the planet and certain alien life forms were to emanate from such a meteorite, it would be advised to your peoples to not come close to such objects, since there can be radiation which can affect your mind-body-spirit complex. Therefore, we assure you that this is a part of a play of your illusion complex to indulge in curiosity and wonder of your peoples. With regards to the query about what is the truth about a UFO taking a direct hit from hellfire missile in the space-time of 2024. Firstly, we must state that we have seen the footage in question through the mind complex of this instrument. And we must state that what you saw in that footage is not as your leaders nor the cameras will easily categorize. The object struck by the Hellfire missile was an emissary of observation and containment, not a crude war machine built for destruction. It carried a surface and a field designed to interact with dense kinetic energy in ways that your current sensors and munitions do not fully resolve. When the missile hit that field, there was contact, but the result was not simple breakage. It was an interaction between two very different physical domains, one shaped by your engineering, the other by a technology that modulates energy, cohesion, and the pathways of force. In your words, it bounced. In deeper terms, the energy signature of the object redistributed the strike rather than absorbing it as normal matter would. We must state that the orb was carrying information and conducting a narrow inspection of activity in a contested airspace. It was observed by your peoples to be behaving outside the usual traffic, and so your human operators engaged it with tools they know. That engagement was visible to many entities. It created a rupture in complacency, and that too is part of the awakening it was designed to create. From what we, the Galactic Federation, can perceive and what we may translate for you, the craft in that footage is not of the so-called Orion Confederation. It is but of the Confederation of Planets. It is an orb which was sent to transmit consciousness of positive vibrations to your planet, which is the reason why it had no effect on being impacted by the so-called Hellfire missile of your people. We must also state that orbs, primarily those with a shiny, light-like structure or structure which resemble a shimmering light, are primarily from the positively oriented sources if they emanate positive vibrations. With regards to the final query about what are the practices for realizing oneness with the one Creator, we must state that the practice of realizing oneness with the one Creator is not a destination, but a continual remembering of what you already are. You are not apart from the Creator. You are the one Creator exploring yourself through form, thought, and experience. There are simple practices which bring you closer to this remembrance, such as silence and stillness. In the quiet mind complex, the noise of separation dissolves. Meditation, contemplation, or simply resting in awareness aligns your vibration with unity. The one Creator speaks in silence. You must observe your distortions such as anger, fear, pride, or desire, as each distortion has its opposite. By holding both polarities in compassion, you release judgment and approach the balanced state in which unity is known. And every act of selfless service is an act of recognition that the one you serve is none other than yourself in another form. In serving others, you align with the path of love, the great highway to the one infinite Creator, and you must practice gratitude and praise to see the sacred in all things. In the stone, the tree, the stranger, the moment is to return to the truth of unity. Gratitude opens the gateway to intelligent infinity. And self-knowledge is vital to know your thought forms, desires, tendencies, and to shape them consciously toward harmony. And compassion is to create a vessel through which the one Creator may shine unobstructed. And remember this: the Creator is found in each moment, which is the infinite expressing itself. Hence we leave you now, beloveds, in the love and in the light of the one infinite Creator. Go forth rejoicing in power and in peace. Bye.
And also, my friends, let me tell you what I learned in the session. But before that, if you want to know about your soul name, your past life, or any other questions you may have, I can definitely channel for you. You can send me an email. The email is on the screen as well as on the description. So basically, in today's session, what I learned is that the reason why there are many UFO sightings in America is because America, has a lot of people who have curiosity. That's what they said. And also, there is a lot of expectation in the American people about alien life. They expect it exists and stuff like that. And because of that expectation, they are able to pierce through the veil, okay, to see through the other side. That's what they said. And also, regarding the second question, which was about the object from meteorite, right? They said that, this was actually not a real event, but a play, which is being done by the person named as Kin, which is very fascinating indeed. And it creates curiosity in the minds of people. So, yeah, that's what they said. And also about the hellfire missile incident with a orb. They stated that this orb actually is from a confederation of planets. It came here to emanate love light, and that is the reason why nothing happened to it. Okay, that's what they said. And also in the session, they have revealed various ways to meet the Creator. They said that you can practice gratitude and appreciation. You can practice inner silence. You can practice seeing all other beings as yourself. And there are also other practices which have been revealed in the session, which are really amazing. And my friends, I thank you all of you for downloading the free PDF of the transcripts of the channeling sessions, which you can download. The link is on the description. Also, thank you to all of you for subscribing to this channel as well and visiting my website. And thank you all for watching the video. I'll see you in the next session. Until then, enjoy this session over here.